Welcome to the Online Learning Academy. There are a few steps required in order to make your online experience run smoothly and efficiently. In step 1, we will cover installing and or updating Adobe Flash in order to view videos on the Online Learning Academy. All the videos on the OLA require the latest version of Adobe Flash in order to be viewed. In step 2, we will cover how to disable the pop-up blocker function on your web browser. Disabling the pop-up blocking feature will allow you to view the OLA videos in a full screen format. In the last section, we will answer some frequently asked questions. This program is not a prerequisite, it is only intended to lend assistance in making your experience with the Online Learning Academy as enjoyable as possible. Please feel free to enjoy this program in its entirety or to skip to the section that serves you best. Viewing and or utilizing our Online Learning Academy may not be possible without an updated version of Adobe Flash Player. In order to view and search for an updated version of Adobe Flash Player that works with your system and browser, go to google.com and type in the search, "Install the Flash plugin to view videos." A link should come up that says, "Install the Flash plugin to view videos." From supportmozilla.org. On this webpage, there will be a list of a table of contents that covers installing Flash using the Plugin Finder service, installing the Flash plugin manually, keeping Flash up to date, and finally, troubleshooting the Flash plugin. If after installing the Flash program, if you are still having difficulty viewing the videos, try scrolling down to the bottom of the screen and clicking on Contact Us on the Contact Us link. Scroll down to the bottom of the page once again and click Get Support under the Questions and Feedback link. Next, click Ask a Question at the top of the page. Next, Mozilla will go ahead and ask you which product you would like to ask a question about, depending on the browser and the type of system you own. I hope this helps to answer all of your questions, and if you're still having difficulty after following these steps, please go ahead and submit a help desk ticket. In this section, we will cover how to disable pop-up blockers on your web browser and why it is important. Viewing and or utilizing the Online Learning Academy may not be possible without first disabling the pop-up blocking feature within your browser. Videos can only be viewed in a full screen format if they are viewed as their own individual window. Opening this window creates the pop-up. Web browsers typically are set to block pop-up by default in order to block unwanted advertisements or to block links to untrustworthy websites. Unfortunately, this feature will also block your ability to view your online videos. In this short video, we will cover how to disable the pop-up blocker feature in the 3 most popular browsers, such as Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, and Mozilla Foxfire. We have also included a video to show you how to search for directions to disable pop-up blockers on alternative browsers such as Safari for Mac. Let's begin with learning how to disable pop-up blockers on Internet Explorer. Begin by finding the title heading Tools in the toolbar at the top of the screen. On this new menu, look for the subject Pop-up Blocker and click on it. Next, simply click on the option to turn off the pop-up blocker. Finally, the browser will ask you if you are sure you want to turn off the pop-up blocker. Click Yes, and now the pop-up blocker has been disabled and you will be able to view the OLA video content. On the Google Chrome browser, begin by clicking the 3 horizontal lines next to the star symbol. If you hover over the 3 lines, a pop-up bubble will appear explaining that this is where you go to customize and control Google Chrome. After clicking on this button, select the Settings option towards the bottom of the drop-down menu. Here you will find an area to search settings. Type the words pop-up in the search bar. And then click on Content Settings. A Content Settings menu will appear, and if you scroll down the list, the subject Pop-ups will be highlighted. Next, click on the option to allow all sites to show pop-ups. Now you are ready to view any OLA video content. With the Mozilla browser, find the Tools tab at the top of the page, and then click on the subject Options at the bottom of the drop-down menu. Next, an Options menu will appear, and under the Content heading, simply unselect the box that says Block Pop-up Windows. Next, click OK, and you are now ready to view any OLA video content. Finally, if you are utilizing an alternative browser, such as Safari, use a search engine of your choice to search how to disable pop-up blockers. Many options will be available, and a good one to select is one hosted by lbl.gov. Once you select the link, their site will give you direction on how to disable pop-ups on your specific browser or browser's toolbar. If after following these steps you are still having difficulty viewing OLA video content, please feel free to submit a help desk ticket. In this final section, we will cover frequently asked questions, such as, can I sign out in the middle of a course? The answer is yes. When you sign out of the program, it will automatically save your progress, and the next time you log on, you will begin on the same slide where you last left off. What will happen if I have to walk away from my online learning session? If you walk away from your online learning session for more than a few minutes, your session will become inactive. Once your session has become inactive, it will be necessary to log out and then log back in when you are ready to resume your session. This is important because when your session becomes inactive, the connection from your computer to the OLA server is lost. This is done in order to keep the server from slowing down for other active users. Once you log off and log back in, you will reconnect with the OLA server and you will restart at the beginning of the last slide you were just on. If you forget to log out and log back in, it will appear as though you can simply resume where you left off. However, without a connection to the OLA server, your progress cannot be tracked and your completion of the session will not be recognized. To recap, it is imperative that you log out anytime that you take a break from a session. Why can't I rewind or fast forward? A scrub bar, which would allow users to rewind and fast forward through slides, would also make it possible to accidentally skip over slides. In order to ensure that users have the opportunity to view the program in its entirety, we had to remove the rewind and fast forward feature. However, in an effort to make viewing more convenient, we have included a pause and play button feature. If you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to fill out a help desk ticket.